And Jace taps on my shoulder and just states that he sees a couple men trying to enter in through the barricade we'd entered in earlier. And we look over and we just see about 10 to 15 men and small amount of women dressed head to toe in MAGA gear and who just got let in through the barrier and then immediately dispersed to the right of the crowd. And I just want to make it clear that by no means do I think that's any sort of conspiratorial angle or anything too suspicious. I immediately just thought it was undercover police officers in case it got rowdy, or maybe just people who even worked for Charlie Kirk's team. And we noted that, and then we quickly realized right as he came out, the crowds went up in arms cheering. We couldn't hear a single thing. So I said, Jace, we got to get closer. We got to make our way like right up there. So let's head down. We then head down from position 2, start making our way to position 3. We were going to go all the way to the end of the wall, so it'd be a little bit easier to maneuver our way down. As we walk over there, right as we stop, he pointed out that there was a prominent leftist debater in the audience there, just debating audience members. And I'd actually seen that guy debate Jordan Peterson before, so I was pretty interested to just hear the conversation he was having. And this part, I will say, kind of sends chills down my spine because we turned around facing this influencer in the conversation, and little do we know, if we would have just looked up by a couple feet, we would have been looking at exactly the shooter later that day. But we didn't notice that. We were paying attention to the stream. The conversation wasn't too interesting, so I turn around, I say, all right, let's make our way down. We take no more than 5 or 6 steps forward, and I'm looking down to plan my path, and then just bang. Loud rumble echoes throughout the whole entire campus. And I'm not going to lie, my first thought was it was a firecracker. It didn't sound like a gunshot. I had never been on the other end of a barrel of a gunshot before. So my initial instinct was this was a firecracker, but then from what everyone's seen in the videos, I mean, the panic was almost immediate. In my mind, this felt a lot longer, but in reality, it was no more than 1 second. And then once my brain realized I'm in an active shooting, it was immediate, just run. Fortunately, there was a door, double doors, about 20, 30 feet behind us. And I mean, I can only to best describe what I saw. It was just an all-out stampede. Yeah. I mean, we saw a poor woman and her baby in a stroller just get toppled over and trampled. There was just no regards for anybody else, just everybody shoving and pushing and just pure chaos, screams. And